Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Blue Banana and this is Mass Effect 3. In the last episode we actually lifted the genophage and we gained a lot of support through doing that. But we also kind of, put the Solarians, kind of off. They didn't really like that. In any case, we also lost a dear friend, and that was Morton Solos. He sacrificed himself to cure the genophage. Well, he will hopefully also go down as a hero in Krogan history, as are we. Reginald Rex, well, pronounced as a hero and a friend to the Krogan. If you remember, we also have this link to Hackett. Hackett wants to talk on us on VidCom, and I think we're going to do that right now. So, yeah, let's go ahead.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Actually, you wanted to talk to us, right?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
Well, that isn't isn't the kind of message that we hope for, but okay.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big help. Erdnot Rex running the show is a bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb in Tuchanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support. As it is, we picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
That sounds rather promising. Let's hear about the Rachni.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
You're kidding.
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk going on there.
I can understand. I mean, the Rachni aren't really very talkative people. They communicate over some other means, really. You remember Mass Effect 1, and when we met her, and by her I mean the Rachni Queen, she used dead bodies to, be her voice. So yeah, and that's usually, I think, the only ability for a queen or so. Let's ask about Aria's reinforcements. Those are the mercenary groups that we picked up.
What about Aria's mercenaries?
Aria T'Loak, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The Blood Pack will be useful. And violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good use. Intel says Darner Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Aria's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
Well, we didn't do any amoral things, so... I mean, yeah, we let the Blue Suns have a parateering operation, so yeah, that's, I wouldn't say the most ethical thing to do, but we gave the Eclipse to a rather, sensible dude, and the Blood Pack, well, it's the Blood Pack, we're going to use them as cannon fodder, but don't let them hear it, don't do it. What about the Solarians? I'm pretty sure that we closed that door and burnt that bridge.
How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
That's good to hear. And, I mean, we already saw that when we first rescued Eve, the Krogan. That a lot. We talked to about 3 people there or something like that. But they were like, actually, we think the genophage was wrong. And, I think it's a good thing.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Erdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, But the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
We saw Yogg back on Sirkesh. Didn't look too happy.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just the ones who can threaten them.
Yeah, right. That's true. We saw this, the Yogg. That was the one that broke through the wall and smashed those two soldiers, and then flames started shooting out of the wall. You remember that, maybe? I think Jarvik's word were, I think, spares us 2 bullets, and I think Liara said something like, that's something to put in our memoirs or something like that. I'm pretty sure that was that. Anyways, so let's talk about the Volus and the Elcor. I mean, they're both not the most militaristic people.
Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogans sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
Well, that's not good. We know that the Batarians got hit hard in the first wave.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Well, it's a war, you expect casualties, but wow, that's... I mean, you talk about millions and hundreds of millions of people there, I think. So what about the Quarians? We heard rumors that they are preparing to fight the Geth instead of the Reapers, so...
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
Yeah, we might want to investigate then. I mean, Tali is still a good friend, and it would be nice to know that she's, well, alive and kicking. And also Legion, I mean, we helped him, so maybe we can, well, you know, we know a Geth, if you want to use that phrase here. Well, yeah, thanks for talking, and we'll see what we're going to do next.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Alright, so that wasn't really what I wanted to talk about, but fine. At least we know a little bit more about the other races. That's good, I guess. So Rex and the Primarch are both no longer in the war room. Okay. So they seem to have left our ship completely.
See the vids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
I'm just glad the diplomats are off the ship. A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
Oh yeah. That was the end of the last video, right?
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
Will do, will do. And the first thing that came to my mind when this ginormous Thresher Maw tackled the Reaper was Thresher Maw used Body Slam. It's very effective. Anyways, we got a new article on the Reaper. Pharaohs, a group of colonists, have mounted a defense against the arriving Reaper forces holding them back. Oh, well, we should try and look for that. The informal militia from Zeus Hope, said to be survivors of a savage Geth attack several years ago, yeah, we know that, has repelled the initial Reaper landing attempts with wartime competence. Yeah, we taught them how to fight. Colonies use improvised weapons. Colonies are home. Hell, Lisbeth, I remember her. We saved her. Yeah. Hopefully they go for a full evacuation. Otherwise, we are going to help them. So, Shiala. I don't know her. I don't know if you've seen the articles, but people of Zeus Hope are fighting again. This time it's Reaper instead of Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but oh yeah, I did. Thorian is dead now, can confirm that. Spores in our body remain. I just glanced through that. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. Remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I went willingly to Thorian's as a thrall. But my connection to the people is stronger. It drowns out the Reaper's voice. That's pretty good. We might want to try and move there then. General Corinthius. When we first met on Mene, that's Palaven's moon. Yeah, that seems good. Making babies. Yeah, that's what not Rex is doing. Shepard, making babies again will be fun soon. As soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to build numbers back up. Yeah, I figured. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eve's at the Kelphic Valley, enlisting his support for from the other clans, and spread the word. She's going to be a great leader. Most males, blah 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 blah. Okay. Your regrettable decision, yeah, that was is by the Delatress, and she's like blah blah blah. You doomed the rest of the galaxy. Blah blah blah. I don't care. Also, I almost forgot. I wanted to talk to our crew, right? Since we did another priority mission, I think that is actually another priority to talk to our crew. Just saying. I mean, talking to Liara will be nice. Also, maybe we've picked up some new bonuses.
Any sign of life?
The Reaper destroyed by the Thresher Maw appears to be completely inert, Doctor. We would need to send in teams to be sure.
Out of the question. Tell the Krogan to stay away.
Yeah, it would be a bad idea to lose Krogan to an investigation. I mean, this ginormous Thresher Maw is not something to deal with. And that's the intel from the Battle of the Arcturus Station. That's a scan that I did in between episodes, so that's why you didn't see me doing that. 5% more weapon damage or 5% more shields. I think we go for the shields. Why? Well, we deal a hell of a lot of damage anyways. 5% store discount? Nah. Power recharge speed. I mean, 5% is not that much, but still. Biotic implants. I would say we go for recharge speed again. So we have no, well, we have what, 10% power recharge? That seems like a good thing to have. I mean, 10% is 10%. Not too shabby. Anything on the broker terminal? If I'm not mistaken, all of these are just whatchamacallit, non-essential emails that you might want to read. We can see here that these are the notes of Liara, I think. If what Chadwick says is true, his people were imperialists who left the galaxy in quaking in terror. I think he would have sacrificed us all without a thought if we could bring them all back. Yeah, they are true. It's true. We did romanticize the Protheans because we're dazzled by the technology left behind. I'm not sure what to make. I approached him a while, traveling different system. Wasn't very inclined to talk. Yeah, I guess it's a fundamental thing. That's also interesting to read, the mass relay traffic. You know what? I'm going to leave this be for now. Let's talk to Liara.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
Yeah, I mean, we need to, come on, it's the obvious choice. It's all for you, of course. I mean, we gotta be romantic here.
Every time the world's about to end, I think about how mad you'd get if I didn't stop it. I don't know if I could do this without you.
flatterer.
I try.
I'll see you soon, Shepard.
Yep. That's how we do it. Very suave, is it? I think. Anyways, let's talk to Garrus then. Pretty sure that he's still tinkering with our main battery, as he always is. Or maybe not? Oh, yeah, I remember. I think he said something about drinking in the starboard cargo hold? No, not the cargo hold, but we have the starboard observation deck. We have an officer's lounge here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. We could also talk to Dr. Chakwas over here. I mean, we haven't talked to her in a while.
Commander? Everything okay down here, Doctor?
I'm still tidying up. Mordin could work up a storm and make a mess like a hurricane.
I'm not surprised.
Yes, I will miss Mordin, and not just his singing. But we must move on. Oh, if I may, I'd like to examine you.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with me, is there?
No, but we should keep an eye on all those cybernetic implants Cerberus grafted into you.
Expensive stuff bringing me back.
And worth every penny. Let's just make sure everything is okay.
Well, yeah, better safe than sorry.
Guess a checkup never hurts. Just no scalpel this time, Doc.
Alas, to my great disappointment, it is nothing invasive. I'm just going to run some diagnostics on your implants, and it'll take a few readings. Good. Your implants are showing little sign of rejection. Just keep up that positive outlook of yours, Commander, and your scars shouldn't return. That's it. You're the picture of health.
Perfect. I think we know about the rest, though.
See you around, Doctor.
Take care, Shepard.
But we could have raised the glass to Morton's honor. Oh yeah, we can buy one of these if we want to. Could go for fortification, but to be honest, I'm not sure if we really want to. The more activatable, if you want to call it, skills we have, since they all share the same cooldown, we would have a problem because we want to use adrenaline rush as much as we can.
What are you up to now?
I'm uploading data on the destroyed Reaper to the Turians. They are investigating possible Reaper structural weakness. Our data says Reaper capital ships such as Sovereign are of unique design. However, smaller Reaper destroyers bear similarities.
That one was small?
Relatively, yes. Ground attack ships are only 160 meters in height. Sovereign was approximately 2 kilometers.
Well, keep talking to the Turians. If there's a chink in the Reaper's armor, we all need to know it.
Indeed, indeed.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Edie. Have fun uploading. I don't know that, I mean, okay, if you need to stand over there to do that, I thought that an AI as smart as you could do that from anywhere on the ship, but alright. Is that the officer's casino? Nope. But that's a nice launch. Holy crap. Well, then it must be on the other side. But he isn't here. Garrus, where are you? I mean, seriously. Did I miss him in the main battery? Did I just not, just pass by? Weird. Well, let's try that again, just in case I missed him. I'm sorry, but maybe this will be a very, will be an episode full of talking to our crew, but I think it's just so worth it. No, I'm pretty sure that I can't. No, I can't. It's impossible that I missed him here, right? Yeah, that can't be. Well, maybe he is in the hangar or something? Trying to, build up some muscles with James. Well, I mean, he is shouldn't do it too much though, because maybe he won't fit into his armor anymore. Well, let's go to engineering. No, engineering, I think nobody will be there, so let's go to cargo hold. Let's see, we could look at our armor, which I have done in between episodes once or twice, but I just love the health boost. I mean, sure, we could go for shield regeneration, but I would rather go for shield boost here. And all in all, I think this is just the best one that we have. Also, we could use the Reckoner's Knight set. I think that's a promotional item from having Kingdoms of Amalur, I think. Not sure. But if you look at the stats, why would I take it? I really need the HP, I think. I mean, you've seen that we can die easily, so... Well, shield would be good, but we don't have anything to boost our shields.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Look, it's your choice. I mean, we could say do it for me, but I'm not sure if this is... if we're trying to hit on him right here, but I mean, he said he's gay, so...
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
If you put it that way, how can I say no?
You can't.
True that. But yeah, I mean, he needs some off time. He's a really good pilot, but yeah, as he said, flying tired is even worse than flying drunk, or you know, close to it. I think I found some model ship back here once, so in case you were wondering, I'm not sure if I had that on camera or not. So James, what are you up to?
Hey, Krogan and Turian still friends?
For now.
It's just gotta last until this war's over, I guess.
Maybe.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
So I'm a Lola, huh?
Yeah, my best friend's sister growing up was Lola. Older sister. Hot. Tough.
Right.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. If you want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that. Next topic?
Well, alright. Maybe we can arrange that getting drunk next time we are on shore leave in the Purgatory.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
Yeah.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'll go to his head.
Yeah, I won't.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yeah. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
Well, maybe we get some news and I'll tell you.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
Yep. Thanks for that. I really want to know about this mission he mentioned. I mean, we already know something about it. He chose the mission over, I think, saving civilians, if I have remembered correctly. And in the end, he didn't even need to. Interesting. He didn't even need to save the mission or, you know, complete the mission objective because we were out there killing the collectors anyway. So I don't think that he's, well, mad at us for doing so, but whatever. God damn it, trainer, couldn't you have mentioned that earlier? Oops. She said that we need to talk to Adams and...
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic.
Oh, come on.
Beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
Yeah, she is. She kind of is the Normandy.
Edie can direct the Normandy with her thoughts. She sees, hears, and feels through the ship's sensor arrays. The Normandy is her body.
I've seen Edie's body, and its curves are a fine sight better than the Normandy's hull.
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Yeah, it is a very complicated matter here, but I think that it is more the Normandy than this cyborg. It's more like an extension of her, you know? It just increases her range. Like a projection or something. It's really hard to talk about this. But it was an interesting topic anyways. So I think we talked to Joker and then, oh, Garrus is in the cockpit.
Alright, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
Alright, big guy. What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate a dormant mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
You're shitting me! The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
Alright, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the hardest part about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Okay, those were great. Those were great.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. And one time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful for a change.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh? Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
Yeah, of course. It is an honor.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if some young, hot-headed Krogan took over.
It could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shepard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
Let's hope our luck holds.
Indeed, let's hope that. Well, we ended with a little bit of lament, and also we had some fun with jokes about Joker and some the Turian military. I like that one with the stick. That was pretty good. In any way, we have another journal entry, and that must be, or should be, the N7 Cerberus base. Well, not the N7 Cerberus base, the N7 is a type of mission, and we need to take care of an N7, of a Cerberus fighter base. God damn it. That should do it. That seems to be pretty good. Our next priority mission is on the Citadel. Yeah, because the Solarian Counselor talked to us that Counselor Udina might be indoctrinated, or, you know, is moving sums of money. And he seems to be, well, dirty. In any case, if you like what you saw, then please consider pressing the like button. It helps me out a great deal, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching, and as always, auf Wiedersehen.